guys about my makeup look today. So welcome. I don't know why that sounded so weird. Welcome to another lookbook video. I'm just going to see my boyfriend today. I did another pink look. I know I've done so many pink looks lately, but I just wanted to use the pinks in this palette because I wanted to use this. I wanted to wear this shirt. I wanted to use this shirt, but I haven't worn this shirt from Lucky yet, so I just wanted to wear it today. So I primed my eyes with the Colourpop Party Proof Primer, and then I used the NYX Fat Lip Oil, of course, and then I set my eyes with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh powder. I feel like my brain just works faster than my lips most of the time, that I know what I'm thinking about, but then like when the words come out to my mouth, it's like tongue twisted and sounds so dumb, but whatever. And then for my eyeshadow palette, I think I said I was seeing my boyfriend today. I can't remember if I actually did, but I'm just going to his house today. I went into the Ensley Reign Cosmetics Groovy Garden palette again because I really actually wanted to play with the pink shades in this palette. So I went in with Free Love in the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Marvy, and then I used Babe on the outer corners. And then for the lid, I went into the shade Free Spirit. Oh my god, it's so stunning. I'll show it to you in a minute because I'm going to take my glasses off. And then I went into Free Thinker on the brow bone. And then for the inner corners, I just went into Moonchild again. But look at how pretty this shade is. It like reflects like blue to like silver to like pink. It's so stunning. I absolutely love Ensley Reign's shimmers. They're just so freaking stunning on the lid. So that's everything that I used from the palette today. And then I went into the Makeup Forever Color Lip Pencil in the shade Brown, of course. And then I went into the Colourpop Lengthening Mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And then I primed my face with the Do It Spray and the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. And then I went into my Cali Ray Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint in the shade The One. And then for my concealer, I went into the Makeup Forever HD Skin Smooth and Blur Undetectable Concealer in the shade 1.1N. And then I set my under eyes with the House Labs powder, and then I set my face with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh powder again. And then for my bronzer, I went into the Colourpop Matte Bronzer in the shade Alviva Beach. I'm getting a significant pan in this, not like too much, but it's chugging along. And then for my blush, I went into the Bare Cheeks palette by Blend Bunny Cosmetics because you guys know how much I love this one. And I just went into the usual pink shade that I use, which is Baby Girl. I was going to get up and grab some other pink blushes, but then I was like, I don't really feel like it. So I just was lazy and used what was in front of me. And then for my highlight, I just went into Butterflies from Blend Bunny as well because these shades are just so stunning. So I just went in with that. And then I set my face with the Do It Spray, and then I set my brows with the Colourpop Brow Blush Gel. And then for my lips, I just went into the Becca Cosmetics Lush Lip Color Balm in the shade, I don't even know what, Almond Praise. I was like, where's the shade? You can't get these anymore because Becca's not a brand anymore, but I found this at Marshall's a while back, and it's just such a pretty lippy. So that's everything I used for my face, for my makeup. It's also super, super windy today. The wind has not stopped since like last night. It was like so windy last night, and today it's been like obnoxiously windy. It's like terrible. So yeah, that's everything I used from the for my lips, for my face. Oh my god, speak, Caitlin. And then I did, as far as a reading update goes, I did finish Bride by Ali Hazelwood last night, and I'd have to say that was probably my least favorite book that I've read ever since I've started reading again. I really disliked that book, and I slept on it, and I was like, maybe I'll feel better about it in the morning. I still don't like it, so I gave that book a 2.5 out of 5. I'll give it a 2.5. Just because I did enjoy the beginning, and I enjoyed certain parts of it, but honestly, the last 150 pages or so, or like the middle of the book and the end of the book, was just so hard to get through for me that I was like, I just want this book to be over. I just want it to be done. So I finally finished it. I mean, it only took me 2 days. Why are my glasses like so high? and I didn't like it. So, like I said, I did start an Education in Malice last night, and I'm already on page 163. This book takes like no time to read. The words are very big, very easy to get through. I'm on chapter 16 already. I think I'm going to finish it tonight because this book is like just so thin and so easy to read. So some things have not gotten too crazy right now. I think I'm about to get up to like the goriness and stuff like that. Because I'm pretty much in the middle of the book at this point. That I feel like it's probably going to get crazy from this point on, but I kind of am craving a little bit of like goreness and stuff like that right now, because I thought that Bride was going to be that for me, but it wasn't. Like, I just didn't care. I didn't care at all about the characters. This book is so well written already. It just flows really well. It's fast-paced, it's easy to read, and I'm intrigued to find out what happens at the end. So I already, like, want to get to the end of this because I don't want to rush it. I'm just, like, so excited to see what happens. So I'm really enjoying this one quite a lot more than the last book I just read. So, yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hey there, guys. I just wanted to tell you guys about my makeup look for today. I'm just having a day to myself today because I haven't, and it's been annoying me. So today I'm just gonna go get my nails done and just probably go get some Chipotle, and then I'm just gonna come home and read for the rest of the day. So I'm very happy about that. So I primed my eyes with the color, and I have to do some laundry like desperately. So I primed my eyes with the Colourpop Party Proof Primer, and then I used the NYX Fat Lip Oil, and then I set my eyes with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Powder. And then for my eyeshadow palette today, I wanted to go back into the Colourpop Golden Hour palette. And I just did a pretty simple look, and it just looks so pretty. I'm really enjoying this palette already. It's just like really light, subtle looks. So this is a really good everyday palette. Because the shimmers are very subtle as well. And these are for people that really want just super natural makeup. So I went in with Never Leaving in the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Views. And then for the outer corners, I wanted to use this shade, which is called 7 p.m. That's such a cute name. And it's just a really nice outer corner shade. And then for my lid, I went in with Warm Haze, which is like this really pretty, like bronzy, rusty kind of gold shade. And it's super pretty. And then for my brow bone, I went in with All That. I feel like this is probably the lightest shade that's going to work for me on the brow bone. I don't know if this one definitely not, yeah. All these other shades are going to be too dark, but at least this one works as a brow bone highlight for me. And then for my inner corners, I just went in with Honey Dipped, which is like a really pretty, these shimmers are very soft and very light, but they're just really nice. They just add like a really nice neutral pop, and this is like for days for me where I just want really natural eyeshadow. So I really like this so far. It's really nice. And then I went in with my Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Limitless Brown. I also haven't filmed a first impressions on this, but I'm planning on doing like a chatty get ready with me talking about the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, and I'll just use this palette in that video. So and then I just went in with the Essence Lash Primer, of course, and then I went in with the Colourpop Act Natural Mascara in the shade Brown, and then I went in with the Maybelline Lash Discovery on the bottom lashes. And then for my face, I primed with the Do It Spray and the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. And then for my complexion product, I went into the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in the shade Fair. And then I went into my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser in the shade 95. How did I get, oh my fucking god, how the fuck did I get fucking concealer on me? Sorry, I don't know how the fuck that happened. Pissed me the fuck off. I don't know what the hell it came off of, so I guess we'll just have to figure it out later. I don't know, that was fucking weird. Anyway, I just get so fucking frustrated with myself sometimes, because it's like, how do I do these dumbass things all the time? Like, again, nothing is ever easy for me. It's always super difficult. And then for my under eyes, I went into the Haus Labs powder. And then I set my face with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh powder, of course. And then for my bronzer, I went into, Lord Jesus, with the Ilia bronzer in the shade Drawn In, the Night Light bronzing powder. And then for my cheeks, for my blush product, I went into, I don't know why I'm talking like an idiot. I went into the Colourpop Pressed Powder Blush in the shade No Rules. And then for my highlight, I went into the e.l.f. highlighter in the shade White Gold. I just wanted something really light, and it's just super pretty. This is actually a really good highlighter. I really like it. And then I set my face with the Do It spray, and then I set my brows with the Colourpop Brow Blush Gel. And then for my lips, I went into the CoverGirl lipstick in the shade 235 Champagne. So that's what I used today. Even though this lippy isn't as, like, nude as I would have liked it to be, I still really like how it looks. So, as far as a reading update goes, I did finish An Education in Malice last night. It really took, like, no time. It was such a fast book, and I liked it. It was good. Very good writing. It really wasn't, like, that gross, honestly. Like, I thought it was going to be a lot worse, but honestly, it turned out to be pretty mild. Like, honestly, I thought that Throne of Glass was probably gorier than this book. Because Throne of Glass, like, she explained, like, Throne of Glass is one of the goriest books that I feel like in the series. Like, Sarah J. Maas is not afraid of writing about gore. And there's, like, parts where the, you know, assassins are getting, or the mercenaries are getting killed in the book, and they're being, like, brutally murdered, like, mutilated, and she talks about it in the books, and I feel like that was more graphic than reading what happened in An Education in Malice. Like, it really wasn't that bad. Like, the gore parts were just slitting somebody's throat and, like, blood was spattering. So that is gore, but honestly, that's nothing I really can't handle. Like, honestly, I wouldn't like to see it on a screen, but the only thing I would say is that the sexual content is a little much. But even for me, it wasn't really that bad. Even the way that she wrote the big sex scene in the book, I'm not going to say what it is, it was actually really well written. Like, I was like, how do you actually write about this without making it just like a sex fest? And honestly, it was really well written. So it didn't really bother me in the slightest. I know that there was trigger warnings in the beginning, so just take that for what you will. But honestly, I really didn't think it was that bad at all. Like, if I could handle it and you're, like, becoming more mature in the like, books that you want to pick to read, or if you want to dive into something a little bit darker, I think that this is a good place to start. I really don't think it's that dark. So I kind of wish she would have went more into, like, the main character's obsession with her lover, but I think this is also setting up, like, a spin-off series for the Dowry of Blood, because the Education in Malice is actually a spin-off of those books, but you can read this book standalone. Like, you don't have to read the Dowry and Blood series first. You can just go right into this, and it's not necessary to read them first. I mean, some fans of these series think that you should read all of those books before. Like, the same thing with the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. You don't have to read the Caraval series in order to read the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. Even people that said they read all three, they said it's really not necessary because it's all a completely different story. It just takes place with one of the characters from the Caraval series, which is Jax, and pretty much she wanted to expand on Jax's story, but you can read all of those standalone without reading the Caraval series. So I finally decided to jump into the Kingdom of the Wicked series, and I'm on the first book. I only got 45 pages in today, but I'm planning to read way more when I get home later, because I started reading a bit late today. I didn't read until like 11, but yeah, there was no way I was going to start this last night. I mean, I read like 300 pages yesterday, or almost 300 pages of An Education in Malice. So I was like, I really didn't feel like reading after that. And also I had just finished the book at like 2:30, and I'm like, I'm tired, so I wanted to just watch the tubes. So I started this morning, and I'm really liking it so far. It's really good. So I'm so excited to be in this world right now. I can't believe I'm finally starting this series. I read like 6 standalone books. Well, actually 3 before I got back into a series. But this has been my priority for this whole month, and I'm so excited to finally be starting it. So, very excited about that. So I'm going to go. Bye. Okay, so hey there guys, I want to tell you guys about my makeup look for today. I just kind of ran out of the house because I just wanted to, leave, because I was actually pretty hungry around the time that I left the house. I just wanted to dim the lights a little because it was too bright. So I just went to my boyfriend's house today, so I primed my eyes with my Colourpop Party Proof Primer, and then I used the NYX Fat Lip Oil, and then I set my eyes with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Powder. And then for my eyeshadow palette today, I went into the Golden Hour palette by Colourpop again, because it's just been so easy to wear with my glasses. I think I finally get my contacts tomorrow, thank God. Like, honestly, like, my glasses have just been bothering my face now, because this is, like, the 3rd straight day in a row that I've had to wear my glasses. I'm like, I can't wait to get my contacts tomorrow. They just, like, get annoying at the bridge of your nose and, like, above your ears at some point. It just is easier to see with contacts, for me anyway. So I just used like this quad here today, and it was just so pretty. And I did film a get ready with me with this look, filming my most anticipated reads of 2024. I'm really excited to put up that video. It's going to be a fun time for me anyway. I don't know if it is for anybody else, but it's all the books that I'm excited for to come out in 2024. And some of them have come out already, and then others come out like later this year or are coming out next month that I'm super excited for. So anyway, I went in with Dreamin' in the crease, then I darkened up the crease more with Far Off, and then I used 7 p.m. on the outer corners. And then for the lid, I went into this shade called LA Sunset. Oh my god, it's such a stunning like peachy shade. So pretty. I really have been having a great time with this palette. I think I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 shades to use on the lid. I think I'm just going to go into this Have Sun color possibly tomorrow, or I'll wear the Ensley Reign palette, but I've been kind of having a good time with this one, so I might just wear the Ensley Reign palette all weekend and just wear this one tomorrow and then wear the Ensley Reign one when I have my contacts back. And then for my brow bone, I went in with all that. And then for my inner corners, I went in with Glimmer. And it's just such a pretty, like, easy palette. Like, I forgot how much I love Colourpop's neutral palettes. They really are just so easy to use. And then I just went in with my Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Limitless Brown. And then for my mascara, I went into the Essence Lash Primer. And then I just went into the Act Natural Mascara by Colourpop. And the Maybelline Lash Discovery on the bottom lashes. I feel like I've been talking forever, but I've only been talking for 2 minutes. Because I just filmed a clip for the anticipated reads video before, but that was only like 5 minutes, so. Anyway, and then I primed my face with the Do It Spray and the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. And then for my foundation, I went into the Soul Body Foundation in the shade Fair 2. I haven't used this in quite a while, and I forgot how beautiful this is on the skin. Again, Colourpop makes amazing complexion products. I don't know why they haven't released a complexion products since this foundation. Like, it's been like over 2 years since they dropped a liquid product and a foundation. So I'm like, can we get something new? I mean, at least a new concealer. I mean, hello. And then for my concealer, I went into the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I feel like this one is like almost empty again because it like was kind of dried out today, but I'm in the shade 110 Nude Ivory, and then I set my under eyes with the House Labs powder, and then I set my face with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh powder. And then for my bronzer, I went into the Makeup by Mario bronzer in the shade Light. Such a pretty bronzer. And then for my blush, I went into the Wet n Wild blush in the shade Color Icon blush in the shade Nudist Society. Again, I despise the name of this. I think it's like, I don't know why they had to name it that. Like, it's so sexual for no reason. But I absolutely love that blush. And then for my highlight, I went into the ColourPop Super Shock highlighter in the shade Jubilant Chorus. This is from the Small World collection. And this is also a very pretty highlight. And then I set my face with the Do It spray, and then I set my brows with the ColourPop brow blush gel. And then for my lips, I went into the Milani Lippy in the shade Matte Innocence. I haven't used this in a long time, so I just wanted to use like older products today. So that's everything I used on my face. And then as far as a reading update goes, I think I said yesterday I was only on page like 40 something because I was leaving the house to get my nails done then, because I got my nails done yesterday. So I got like this green color. I didn't even say I got my nails done in my video, but I got like just a green color for St. Patrick's Day. But I read 200 pages yesterday, and now I'm on page 263, so I'm intending on finishing it tonight. I only have another like 100 pages. And I'm not doing anything else tonight besides reading. So I'm going to finish it tonight. I think it's 369, yeah. And I'm actually so excited to finish this tonight. Like, this has been such a fun time. I really have been enjoying this. So it's actually a lot funnier than I figured, but it also is dark, but it's their banter has been so funny and really has been making me laugh between the Demon of Wrath and the witch Amelia. It's just been so much fun. I've been having a great time reading this. I really am enjoying it. I can't believe I put it off for this long, but since I'm like 100 pages into finishing it, I just wanted to say that I'm really liking this book. It's giving me like almost 5-star vibes. I don't know if it's going to be quite a 5-star, but I'm teetering between 4.5, almost 4.75 already. I really am enjoying this. I really enjoy her writing. There's not any awkward lines. It might not be my favorite the way it's flowing, but I really just enjoy the way that she writes because she's actually really funny. But then there's like dark stuff happening and also murders and demons and, kings of the 7 deadly sins, and it's just been so much fun. I've been having so much fun in this world with the 7 deadly sins, demons, and witches. I can't believe it's taken me this long to read a book about demons because I've been wanting to get into like some kind of hell series, and it's been so much fun. So yeah, can't wait to get into the second one, because after I'm done with that, I'm just gonna start the second one hopefully later tonight, but I'll probably just finish this first and then watch Desperate Housewives and then go into this one right after that. So yeah, it's been a great time. I'm gonna have a lot of time to read that on Friday afternoon because I don't have to go anywhere until I see my friend at like 5 o'clock. So I'll read, hopefully get halfway through tomorrow, and then read a lot on Friday afternoon. I'm intending on being done with this trilogy by Sunday. It's Wednesday right now, so that gives me another 4 days. Maybe I'll be done with the last book on Monday, but like Monday the latest, so I can go right into Throne of the Fallen. So yeah, it's just been great. It's been such a great time. I didn't expect this to be this funny. I thought it was going to be darker, but it's actually been really hilarious. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hey there guys. I want to tell you guys about my makeup look for today. I don't know what it is, but I'm just dragging today. I'm so tired. Like, I don't even want to go out today. I'd rather just be home and do nothing, but I'm going to go see my boyfriend today. This is the last day I have to see him until Monday, so we're just going to chill, like our usual thing. So I didn't do much makeup today because, again, I just wanted to do a more natural look today, and also, since I still don't have my contacts, it doesn't make me have much of a desire to do more makeup that I need to put the effort into. And again, I'm still wearing makeup, so why does it matter? It's on my face. So I primed my eyes with the ColourPop Party Proof Primer, and then I just used the NYX Fat Lip Oil, and then I set my eyes with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Powder. And then for my eyeshadow palette, I think I said I was going to go back into this palette again today. So I wanted to use the Golden Hour palette again from Colourpop. And I just used like 4 shades, and it just looks so pretty. Like, I really am enjoying this palette. It's just such an easy neutral palette. So I went in with In the Moment in the crease, and then I just darkened it up a little bit with Never Leaving. And then I didn't do an outer corner shade because I just went all over the lid with the shade Glimmer. And it's just a really pretty, like, yellowish gold. And then I went in with all that on the brow bone. And then for the inner corners, I just used Honey Dipped again. And it's just such a pretty, easy, everyday look. Like I said, that's why I got this palette, was to use everyday looks. I wanted to use Have Sun today, but then I was like, this shade would go so well with my hoodie, and also it just looks cute. So, and I just wanted a lighter shade on the lid. So that was it. That's all I did. And then I went in with the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Brown again. That's just like the only pencil I've been using lately, I know. And then for my mascara, I went into the Colourpop Level Up Lengthening Mascara in brown. And then for my face, I just went in with the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. And then I just went in with my Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser. I just wanted to do concealer today. I really didn't want to do anything more than that. In the shade 95. I don't even remember spraying my face, but that's besides the point. And then I just set my under eyes with the House Labs powder, and then I set my face again with the Pretty Fresh powder. And then for my bronzer, I went into the Milani bronzer. I wanted to use this yesterday, but I just didn't have it in front of me, and I was too lazy to get it. But I did get it today in the shade Dolce. This is usually like my bronzer of choice in like the spring and summer, so I like bringing it out again during the warmer times. And then for my blush, I went into the MAC Warm Soul blush. I haven't used this in quite a while, so I just wanted to go in with that today. And then for my highlight, I've just been going in with my fingers lately with these like cream to powder kind of highlighters. So this is the Cali Ray Highlight Beach Gleamy Hybrid Feels Highlighter. Why is it such a long name? In the shade Moonlight Beach. It's just such a pretty like goldish shade. So I just used that, and then I just set my face with the Do It spray, and I set my brows with the Colourpop Brow Blush Gel. And then for my lips, I just went into a lip oil. I just used the Say Glossy Bounce Lip Oil in the shade Punch. And that's everything I used today. And I love it. Just so easy and so simple. I feel like my blush has not been looking the greatest, though. But I think it's also because I just literally can't see well enough when I'm doing my blush and highlight lately. So it's like, it is what it is. I just can't see. So, and then as far as a reading update goes, I did say I was going to finish Kingdom of the Wicked last night, and I did, and it was so good. I really did enjoy it. I only had like 60 pages left. Well, I actually read 100 pages last night, so I still read a lot last night. So I don't know if it's just like regular fatigue, or maybe it's because I've been wearing my glasses a lot, but I'm just reading very slow the past like 2 days. But I still finished that book, so I currently am on my 9th book this month already, and that is the second one in the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy, which is Kingdom of the Cursed. And I started it like last night. I only got like a few pages in because, like I said, after I finished the first one, I just wanted to watch Desperate Housewives. So I got 65 pages in so far, which is not where I wanted to be already, but still 65 pages. Like, that's still 65 pages of a book read. So I'm hoping to be like maybe 100 more pages in tonight, but we'll see. Again, I've just been kind of getting reading fatigue because I think I've just been wearing my glasses. So yeah, usually I won't wear them until like nighttime, but they've just like really been bothering me lately. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this series so far. It's very funny. And now they are going through hell to, Wrath and Elena are going through, Amelia, not Elena, are going through hell to meet her betrothed, which is supposed to be the demon of pride, and she's supposed to marry him, and Wrath is helping her go through hell to get to his like house in hell. Like, basically the demons of hell have their own houses. So I guess like 7 houses of hell, like kind of the same thing as like a court of, when there's 7 courts in the Court of Wings. And like in the Court of Thorns and Roses series, I mean the ACOTAR series. So yeah, I really am enjoying it. I am really loving their banter. I think they're hilarious together, especially the Demon of Wrath. They're just so funny. So yeah, really enjoying this, and I can't wait to get into the last one, which again is Kingdom of the Feared. I'm hoping to have this one started by Saturday because I just started this last night. So this one will probably take me like 2 more days. I'm hoping to have it finished by Saturday afternoon, but this one is the longest one out of the 3. This one is 430 pages. So this one might take me 3 days, which honestly is not a huge deal. Because it'll just be today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Maybe I won't finish it till Saturday night, but honestly, that's not really a huge deal. It depends on how much I get through tomorrow, because I will have a lot of reading time tomorrow before I go out. So yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hey there guys, I want to tell you guys about my makeup look for today, and I just have to say, like, I'm really behind on editing videos and everything else in my life right now. I need to get a job soon, probably in like a month. I'm just a little bit stressed out, so I went to go just hang out with my friend at his house, and we just played video games and watched a movie. It was great, and we ordered some food. So I just needed to see a friend to de-stress, like I really couldn't be here. So I primed my eyes with the Anastasia eye primer, and then I used the NYX Fat Lip Oil, and then I set my eyes with the Urban Decay Pressed Powder, but I'm pretty much going to be on a no-buy right now. I don't think I'm even going to shop the Sephora sale in April. I just really don't want to spend any money that's not necessary. I'm also going to stop buying books for a while. I bought way too many books lately. The only books that I'm going to purchase are going to be on my Kindle, or I'm going to read books for free on my Kindle, and I have a ton of books to read on there, so it's really not necessary for me to keep on purchasing hard copies when I can just read for free on my Kindle for most of the books that I want to read, and I just pay the monthly subscription, so definitely save a lot more money that way. So for my eyeshadow palette, I use the Ensley Reign Cosmetics Groovy Garden palette. Sorry, I said that really weird. Ensley Reign, not Ensley Reign. I need to upload my first impressions of this because I keep on showing it in my Everyday Makeup Lookbook, but I haven't uploaded the first impressions yet because I haven't even uploaded the haul yet when I got this, because I wanted to include this palette and the other palette that I just got. So anyway, I went in with Good Vibes in the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Earthy Ember, and then I used Dig It on the outer corners. And then for the lid, I finally went into the shade Lava Lamp. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I just wanted to wear it with my Fender shirt from Lucky today. I just threw this on because I didn't really care what I was wearing. I just wanted to wear a t-shirt. And then I went in with my Free Thinker shade on the brow bone like I always do in this palette, and then for the inner corners I used Vintage Vibes. So that's what I used from the palette. And then for my waterline, I just went into the Makeup by Mario liner in the shade Black, and then I primed with the Essence Lash Primer. And then for my mascara, I went in with the Benefit Fan Fest mascara, and then on the bottom lashes I went in with the Maybelline Lash Discovery. And then I primed my face with the Do It Spray and the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. Excuse me. And then for my foundation, I went into the Lancome Teint Idol Ultra Wear Foundation in the shade 120N. And then for my concealer, I went into the Tarte C Concealer in the shade Porcelain 8S. And then I set my under eyes with the Pamagrath Labs powder, and then I set my face with the Urban Decay Pressed Powder. And then for my bronzer, I went into the Haus Labs bronzer in the shade Light Level 1. And then for my blush, I went into the Alice in Wonderland blush from Colourpop in the shade Silence. I hadn't used this in a while, and I wanted to use like a red blush. So I was like, why don't I just use this one? And it's just a beautiful blush. I love it. And then for my highlight, I don't know why I thought this highlighter was like more orangey, but like today, for some reason, it really wasn't. I went in with the Oden's Eye Soulmate Moon highlighter in the shade Warm Sunshine. If I could open it up. It looks like this. And then for my, sorry, I'm a little out of breath for some reason. I'm tired because I just got home and I'm hot. I don't even know why I'm wearing this still. It's actually pretty warm out today. I mean, it is like 12:30 at night right now, but yeah, sorry, just a little warm. And then I set my face with the Milk Makeup Setting Spray, and then I set my brows with the e.l.f. Wow Brow. And then for my lips, I went into, if I could find it, I didn't really read the Inheritance Games today because I didn't really read my Kindle today, but I did read my physical book I'll talk about in a minute. So I went in with the Colourpop lip liner in the shade Minuteman, and then for my lips I went into the Oden's Eye and Angelica Nyquist Lippy in this shade Swamp Fog because it's just a pretty like mustardy yellow, and I hadn't used it in a little while. So that's what I used for my makeup. And then as far as a reading update goes, for Kingdom of the Cursed, I'm on page 278 right now. I actually only got through like 104, 105 pages today, so I'm about to read for like an hour. So I should get like another 50 pages in. Honestly, I would have gotten further today, but I was falling asleep when I was reading after like the first 10 pages because I went in my bed because I wanted to sit for a little while, and then I started falling asleep and I was like, fuck. So I didn't get as much read as I wanted to, but hey, it's still 100 pages. So like, that's really not anything to be upset about. I think I might finish this possibly tomorrow night. This might take me like 3 days to finish because I feel like I'm reading a bit slower, but still 3 days is really nothing. But also like, I have like more time to finish books now. I don't have to like rush through them, but also like I've been reading a bit slower, maybe just because like I haven't been in the mood. But then once I start reading, I'm like really into it. But like it's been hard to find like the motivation to start reading because I'm like, oh, I'd rather be doing something else. But then when I start reading, like after 5 pages, I'm already like into it. So I don't know, but it is what it is. I'm still reading, so that's all that matters. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Oh, and for the Inheritance Games, I'm like on page 125. I've been reading that on my Kindle. So I've been reading that as I've been reading like other books on my TBR still because that one, the first one is free on Kindle. Usually like the first book of most of the series that I want to read are free. So I've just been reading that on my Kindle and I've been really enjoying it. So I want to get through the first book before March is over so I can read the other 3 books in April because I have those for my TBR in April. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Hey, so hey there guys. I want to tell you guys about my makeup look for today. Sorry, this is like a little bit bright. Let me move the light. Okay, that's better. Now you can actually see. So I just got home from work, pretty tired. But yeah, I just worked today and I'm also working tomorrow, and tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day, so I'm going to do like a green look tomorrow. But I wore like this oversized like striped collared shirt that I got from Lucky like a week and a half ago. And I just wore it with like this layered necklace and like this moon and stars earrings set. So cute, right? And I didn't do any bracelets or anything just because like the sleeves are too long, and also like it didn't really need any more than earrings and a necklace. And I wore it with ripped jeans, and then I did like, I'll actually show you the outfit. I did take a picture just because I want to show my friend because he's like really into like business, like dressing up like long striped shirts like this, and then he sometimes puts them with like black lace up boots. So that's what I did, and it was really cute. So that's what I did. I don't know if you guys can see, but let me just zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so I thought it was really cute. I really liked it. So this shirt is so adorable. I love it. So I primed my eyes with the Anastasia eye primer, and then I used the NYX lip oil, and then I set my eyes with the Dior powder. And then for my eyeshadow palette today, I went into the Groovy Garden palette again by Ensley Reign Cosmetics. I was just going to use this all weekend so I could finish testing out the shimmers. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to use it tomorrow. I'm also going to use it tomorrow. And I'm actually going to do a full green look because, again, tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. So now I can do a full green look with the palette. And then I'm going to wear this shade Moonchild. And then I will have tested out every shimmer. So I did like a more neutral look today. So I went in with Mystic Mauve in the crease. Then I darkened the crease more with Foxy, and then I used Dig It on the outer corners. And then for the lid, I went in with Vintage Vibes because that's the only other shade I haven't used yet. So beautiful. And then I went in with Free Thinker, of course, on the brow bone. And then for the inner corners, I wanted to use the shade Jazzed. I don't know why I haven't used it on the inner corners before, but like it's such a good inner corner highlight. So, but sometimes my brain doesn't work, but I am loving this palette. It is so beautiful. Of course, the insert just falls right out. And then I just went in with my Makeup Forever liner again in the shade Limitless Brown because that's all I've been using. Sorry about the transfer of, I don't know why my mascara transferred a little bit today. Let's fix that a little. But I really could not be bothered fixing my eyeshadow because I'm literally home and about to take it off. So I don't know why that mascara like kind of transferred. Okay, that's a little better. And then I went in, well, I did go in with a mascara that I don't normally use, but I just wanted to use it today because, again, I haven't used it in a little while. So then I went in with the Essence Lash Primer, and then for my mascara, I went into the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara sample that I have. And then I just went into the Maybelline Lash Discovery on the bottom lashes, and then I primed my face with the Do It Spray and the e.l.f. Liquid Putty Primer. And then for my foundation and concealer, I went into the Makeup by Mario foundation. This is the Surreal Skin foundation in the shade 1C. And then for the concealer, I'm in the shade 120. And then I set my under eyes with the Pat McGrath Labs powder. And then I set my face with the Urban Decay powder. No, the Dior powder. And then for my bronzer, I went into the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer in the shade Tantric. Just a really pretty easy bronzer to use. And then I went in with the Animal Crossing Colourpop blush. I haven't used this in so long, and I'm like, I need to start using some of my Colourpop blushes again. So this is the shade Flower Tender. It's just such a pretty, like, peachy, corally color. So I just went in with that. And then for my highlight, I probably should have used another brush, but it still looks pretty, but not exactly the way I wanted it to. I really need to wash my brushes. I probably need to do that tomorrow night. I'm not going to do it tonight, but I went in with the LYS pressed highlighter powder in the shade Champagne. Such a pretty one. I don't know why I got confused by the name for a second, but it just went on a little dark because I used a different brush, but I shouldn't have used that brush, but whatever, it's fine. And then I set my face with the Milk Makeup Setting Spray, and then I set my brows with the e.l.f. Wow Brow, and yes, it's very glowy on my forehead right now because that Marc Jacobs one is very glowy. And then for my lips, I went into the BFF liner by Colourpop, and then I thought that was my lippy for a second. I thought I took it out. I thought I took it out of my bag. Where did I put it? Oh my god, I swear. I went in with an older lippy today. Oh, I guess I didn't. I went into my Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Stripped. This is probably really old, but honestly, it still works. So that's all I used for my makeup today. And then as far as a reading update goes, I already put it away, but I finished the second book in the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy, which is Kingdom of the Curse. I finished it like literally like 15 minutes ago because I was done working at like 8:20 and then I just sat in the stock room and finished the book. I only had like 10 pages left, so I was like, I really don't want to wait till I get home to finish it. I was like, I just want to finish it. Like, I literally had 10 pages left. Because I got to read, like, 15 pages at work. Because before work, I was on page 407. I had read, like, 100 pages, almost 100 pages at home. I kept on falling asleep. But I read, like, 95 pages. And then when I got to work, I read, like, another 10. Because I didn't get a half-hour break today. Usually I do get a half-hour break, but if you work less than 6 hours, you only get like a 15-minute break. So usually, like, for the first 15 minutes on my half-hour breaks, I just eat, obviously, and then for the last 15 minutes, I just read. But I didn't get to do that today because my breaks are shorter, and I obviously need that time to eat. So why is this bothering me so much? And then... So yeah, I just finished it, and I really liked it. I'm really enjoying this trilogy a lot. I still think I liked the first book a little bit more, though. There was a lot of action that happened in the first one, but the second one was still really good. I'm really enjoying this trilogy. So now I'm going to start the third one, probably in like an hour or so. We'll see how far we get. I mean, I don't really have to rush too much going through as many books this week. I mean, I'm still going to read 3 books a week. I think that's a good goal right now. But I was reading like 4 books a week before this, but now I think I can slow down to 3 books. So this one I should have done by like Tuesday. But yeah, super excited that I'm already on the last one in the trilogy, and then I'm going to go into Throne of the Fallen, which is the spin-off series for this trilogy. And it's all about the King of Envy, Throne of the Fallen. I'm so excited for Throne of the Fallen, but this is going to be so much fun. But you do have to read the trilogy before you go into the spin-off series, or you're not going to understand what's going on in Throne of the Fallen. As far as what I've seen is that you can't skip the trilogy in order to just go into Throne of the Fallen. I actually thought Throne of the Fallen was a standalone. So yeah, that is it. Bye. Okay, so hey there, guys. So I just want to tell you guys about my makeup look for today. I kind of paused because I wasn't sure if this is the last look of the video or the first look of another video, but I guess we'll find out together when I post it. So today was St. Patrick's Day, so I wanted to wear my lucky 4-leaf clover shirt to work, and wanted to do green, like I said, so I can match my nails and everything. What's funny is that I got 2 compliments on my eyeshadow today, but nothing about my outfit, but it's okay. It's fine. But I always get a lot of compliments when I wear the Ensley Reign palettes, so they are friggin' beautiful. So I primed my eyes with the Anastasia eye primer, and then I used the NYX Fat Lip Oil, and then I set my eyes with the Urban Decay Pressed Powder. And then for my eyeshadow palette today, I, of course, went back into the Ensley Reign palette, like I said, the Groovy Garden palette. And I did a full green look with this today, so now I've tested out actually all of the shades, and they are so freaking stunning. I'm absolutely in love with the shade that I have on my lid right now. So I went in with Sage Serenity in the crease, then I darkened up the crease more with Grass, and then I used Peace on the outer corners, and then for the lid, I went into Moonchild. It's so freaking stunning. I love it so much. It's such a beautiful, like, greenish, glittery wonder. I love it so much. And then, of course, I went in with Free Thinker on the brow bone, and then for the inner corners, I went in with Retro, because, of course, I wanted some gold for a pot of gold, so that's what I used on my eyes today. I also wore the same outfit to work last year for St. Patty's because I always wear this shirt for St. Patrick's Day. And then for my liner, I went into the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Glow. And then for my mascara, I just went into the Benefit FanFest mascara again. And then I just went in with the Maybelline. The Maybelline Lash Discovery on the bottom lashes. Y'all, I'm tired. What else is new? But I'm tired. And then I primed my face with the... I was just checking what my highlighter looks like right now. It actually looks really pretty still. So I primed my face with the Do It Spray and the e.l.f. Liquid Putty Primer, right? Is that what it's called? Poreless Putty Primer? e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. That is a mouthful. Sorry about that. I'm malfunctioning because I'm tired. And then for my concealer and foundation, I went into the Stay Naked Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation in the shade 10NN and the same exact shade in the concealer. And I love both of these still. And then I set my under eyes with the Pat McGrath Labs powder, but I feel like it wore off a lot on my nose. But I think that's because of my sponge. I don't think that's because of the foundation. Because the foundation still looks pretty good on my skin. And then I set my face with the Urban Decay powder again. And then for my bronzer, I just went into my good old House Labs bronzer in the shade Light Level 1. And then for my blush, I wanted to go into my House Labs blush as well in the shade Pomelo Peach. This is the Color Fuse blush in the shade Pomelo Peach. I think she just released more shades, like a week ago or something. And I might pick up the nude one. I actually haven't picked up any new blushes this year. 0. And this is like one of the only ones that I'm interested in. I really don't need another freaking blush, like a hole in the head. Because I've just been, I wear like the same 10 blushes anyway. But I do want to get one of those shades because I think that her blush formula is amazing. And then for my highlight, I went into a really old highlighter today. But I wanted to use it. So I went into this highlighter from Love Lux Beauty. I haven't purchased from them in a long time, but this one I believe is called Rainbow, like Unicorn or something. What unicorns are made of. So cute. But it doesn't end up being like that yellow or gold on your cheeks, but it is a really pretty highlighter. Basically, it just becomes like a white highlighter, but it is really pretty, so I just decided to use that. I haven't used it in so long, so I was like, maybe I'll use this today. And then I set my face with the Milk Makeup Setting Spray, and then I set my brows with the Elf Wow Brow. And then for my lips, I went into the Colourpop BFF liner. And then for my lipstick, I went into the Colourpop Ultra Blotted Lip from the Sailor Moon collection in the shade Sailor Fuku. I did go in with a gloss as well over top, but I obviously didn't keep it on after I ate at work. I wasn't even hungry at work, but I actually had like a leftover French baguette piece from Panera, so that's all I ate. And it was terrible. Their bread is so bad now. And then for my lip gloss that I wore earlier, this is the Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Sugar Cookie. This one's a really beautiful one. I think I'm gonna keep this in my drawer to wear this like when I don't want to wear lipstick. So that's everything I wore as far as my makeup goes. And then why am I dropping literally everything? I need to throw that out. And then as far as a reading update goes, like I said, I did start Kingdom of the Feared last night, and I'm actually on page 130. I got through the first 100 pages by this morning. I read like 70 pages last night, and then I just read 30 pages before I went to work today. And then I read another 30 pages at work. I think I'm going to binge this to finish it tonight because it's only 7:30 and I kind of just really want to finish the trilogy. Like, I really want to find out what happens, and I think I'm just going to binge it. I think it'll only take me like 3 or 4 hours, so I really want to finish it. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to jump right into Throne of the Fallen. I'm so excited, but I just really want to get through this in one weekend, and I think I'm going to do it. It's getting so good. I'm enjoying this series so much. It's great. I highly recommend these. They're very smutty, the second and third, especially the third one. The second one's very smutty. The first one is not as smutty. It's more YA. But I still think I love the first one, but this one is really good. The second one was good too, but I loved the first one, and this one is great so far, so I cannot wait to see what happens. I'm having such a good time with this series. So yeah, that's it. I've been like laughing out loud at like their banter. I think their banter is freaking hilarious in this book. In this series, it's just so funny. So yeah, that's it. Bye.